moving on to another management we have on the back of their numbers. Strong numbers were reported by Royal Orchid Hotels, especially in terms of the revenue per room that had continued to see a strong growth there. Chander K Balijee, a chairman and managing director at Royal Orchid Hotels, is joining in with us this afternoon. A very good afternoon to you, sir. And firstly, I want to just talk about, in terms of the demand trends that you're seeing, revival in terms of healthy growth that we are expecting to see because of the demand coming back as well in terms of travel. Do you see this continuing? What is the growth that we're expecting from the company in FY24? And also just highlight in terms of the profits of the company, why was that a bit subdued in trade this time?
No, one thing, profit were not subdued. In fact, profit, our PAT is 49.98 crores. And so it's not subdued at all. It's an increase of 86% over the previous year. So it's not subdued at all. In fact, it's a record profit which we have made in the entire history of the company. Even in 2003, 2008 also, we never made this kind of profit when it was a boom time. Now, going to the revenues, we've done a revenue of operation revenue of 263 crores against 138 crores of last year, an increase of 90%. And in EBITDA, we touched 98.3 crores against 40 crores of last year. That's an increase of 143%. So I think the figures are very robust and there's nothing to worry about. And going forward, yes, I think Indian economy, the way it is going, it is, I think, I don't see any reason why we should not continue to grow at the same pace what we've done in the past. In fact, maybe even better also. So today we are operating 91 hotels with 5,400 rooms. And we have in our pipeline about 25 hotels, which will be close to about 1,300 rooms within this next 1 year. So we'll cross the landmark of 100 hotels by September, definitely. And so the situation is very good. The ARRs have gone up, average room rate have in the last 1 year gone up by almost 50%. And I think with the demand supply mismatch at the moment, there is, what's happened is hotels sector was not attracting any investment for so many years after 2008. The one calamity or the other. And it's only now that the sector has revived in the last 1 year. So a lot of people are now taking interest in setting up hotels. But setting up hotel does not take, it takes a long time. So I think new hotels will come up only in about 2-3 years' time. And by the time the market will be good for us. So I think we have a very healthy ARRs and occupancy in the next 3 years. And of course, with a lot of new hotels which are coming in, the two things are happening. One is the new hotels which are coming up in, and one is the old hotel which we're converting. During pandemic time, 15 hotels we signed, and we opened 15 hotels. We were 55 hotels before pandemic, and by the time pandemic got over, we've crossed 70 hotels. So I think the growth is very, very now exponential, and we feel that the Indian economy is looking up. One is that if you really look at the economy will go up, but actually patterns also changing, habits of youngsters. They want to live for the day. They want to enjoy the money what they have and not save up for the future. And youngsters, today are going out on holidays like nobody's business. They're not taking long annual vacation. They're taking monthly, short vacation, 3-4 days or whatever it is there. And these days with road connectivity, it's fantastic. You just pick up the phone, you connect to MMT,
Absolutely.
You book your room and go. That is how it is.
Absolutely, Mr. Balijee. You've answered most of my questions in terms of ARR growth as well as, strong growth that you're seeing in the profits as well, revenue as well, demand increasing. You've covered most of my points, Mr. Balijee. Thank you so much for giving us that exhaustive explanation in terms of what is the company looking at going forward as well. Thank you so much for joining with us this afternoon.